Hey guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Coffee Talk with Hazel. This is Coffee. I'm Hazel. That's hot. So, I just want to first say thank you to everybody who has been checking out my videos and my website. It seriously means so much to me. No words can explain how grateful I am. Especially because this is something that I've honestly never thought about doing. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So today,
Hey, this is the store. It's play. It's on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off.
so aside from my kids, because I do need my kids, it wasn't until I met this person that I realized that sometimes you need somebody, whether it's a friend or a love, whatever the case may be. It's okay to need people. And though my love for this person has nearly crushed me, we continue to be friends, I think. What I'm trying to say is that it's scary when you need somebody, especially if you're like me and you've been independent your entire life, never needing anybody or anything because you're just that independent. And a lot of people who know me can tell you that I have been independent since I was 10. So this last year has been difficult is an understatement, because there's a lot of things that I realized that I need that I didn't think I would ever need. Like somebody to be there. Now, I'm not saying I'm so needy that, you know, if I message or call, they have to answer on the first ring or within a 5-minute period. But it means that I need somebody to where when I need somebody and I text you or I call you and I say I need you, it's kind of a big deal. And it's even more difficult needing somebody because you never know who you can count on. You never know who you can trust. You never know. I'm gonna turn my... There we go. You just never know. And it's scary because you go your whole life, or most of your life, or some of your life, telling yourself, I don't need anybody, I'm fine on my own. Or whatever excuse that you're able to come up with, saying that you don't need something or someone. And it's taken a lot for me to even be able to admit that I do need somebody, aside from my kids, of course. I will always need my kids. And it's okay, I feel,
We did
to
it,
say,
Mom. We did it.
here's my son.
Hi.
What's your name? As you can see, he's got Lego pajamas, because that's how we do it around here. Pokemon and Legos. We're about that life.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll try to get Clayface Blood Attack.
oh really?
Yeah, it has Clayface.
Clayface.
Yeah.
So, one of these days I'll post a video of us building some Legos when I actually have money for Legos and not just those little packs that I did buy with Harley Quinn and Joker.
I find these.
And yeah, so
And look at I find. And this is my sister. And look at I find. Mom, show me that I find.
so as I was saying, it's okay to need people and
Someone
thank you.
saw?
Andrew,
Someone
come here.
said? Mom, look at that.
So I taught my son this back when he was about 2. About a year and a half. And Andrew, who's your number 1 girl?
Emma. Me.
Yeah.
Me. You.
Who's my number 1 man?
Me.
That's right. He knows. The only man I'll ever need.
Yay! Yay!
So, as I was saying, it's hard when you need people or when you need somebody, and it becomes difficult and sometimes lonely Because when you go and you turn to that person and you tell them that you need them, and you don't get a response, or you get a really effed up response, or you get a I don't care response, you should be grateful for the fact that you got a response at all. But it's scary. It's scary giving yourself, all of yourself, to one person. Because you don't know if they're really going to accept you for who you are. And it becomes hard because if it doesn't work out and it turns out that that person really doesn't care for the type of person you are, one of two things will happen. You will either try to change yourself to please that person. You will try to make yourself the dream girl or guy that you think that that person wants. Or you say goodbye and you walk away and hope that one day he or she will realize that it was you all along and that they do actually need you, that they want you. Because to be loved, needed, to be loved and needed and wanted and accepted, it's the most liberating feeling. Free. Makes you feel free. And being accepted by anybody, just being accepted once you've accepted yourself, of course. It's almost like being in love. It makes you do crazy things. It makes you do things that you never would have done otherwise if you had never been accepted to begin with.
Okay.
And it makes you wonder, you know, if these people or if this person can accept me for who I am, then surely there's one person in this effed up world who will love me or you for who we are. There's that one person who can see what a mess we can be, who can see how psychotic we could be, or I could be. And maybe that's the one person who doesn't make us want to be psychotic or crazy or bitch or whine or complain. Personally, I'm not looking. I've never looked. I've never wasted or spent my time looking. If it happens, it happens. If not, oh well. You know? My heart has always been broken for as long as I can remember. It's not just a boy or a girl who can break your heart. It's your family, friends. It could be anybody. It could be everybody. My heart is in a gazillion pieces. Some of it's because of the things that have happened. Some of it's because of people. Some of them are because I care too much about people. And when they hurt, I hurt. And you just gotta realize that when you have a person who is willing to give you their last dollar, the shirt off their back, a person who has a million things to do throughout the day, every day, but still finds the time to give you what you want, don't lose that person. Because once that person is gone, they're gone. And you'll realize that you need them. And then you'll be SOL because you didn't realize what a good thing you had. And they'll be getting taken care of, and they'll be getting needed, being needed by somebody else. Somebody else will have the position that you come to the conclusion and realize that you want. So, if you need somebody, tell them. If you want somebody, tell them. If you love somebody, tell them. We all focus way too much on the what ifs instead of what if it does work? What if you do win the lottery? What if you do buy this scratcher and you win $25 or $1? Who cares about the other crap? Seriously. Everybody just... They need to stop focusing on the past. They need to stop focusing on the negative what ifs. And stop focusing on the problems. And start focusing on the what could be's. The what is. The positive what ifs. More importantly, people need to be grateful for what they have. Because anybody would be so lucky to have what so many of these people have, but don't care for. You don't know. I know. I know. So, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you are liking what you see and you would like to see more or anything, you don't have to, but if you want to, please click subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you want. You don't have to, it's an option. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye.